We're live.
Welcome everybody. This is Quilts of Valor. We have Ellen and this is Sherry and Debbie over here. They're going to present our quilts for us for our veterans.
Okay. All right. I'm Sherry New, and I'm the leader. I'm here representing the Lone Star Frogs Quilts of Valor. There's only 3 of us here tonight, but we have more people that help us. And Ellen is going to do the prayer for us. You want to do? Okay, Debbie, you want to do the pledge first?
Certainly.
We're really laid back, so y'all just bear with us. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Ellen's going to do the prayer for us.
This prayer actually came from the United Methodist Church in Tennessee.
Talk louder.
Talk louder. This prayer actually came from a church in Tennessee.
Come forward.
Come forward. Speak up. So if you would please bow your heads with me. May God's grace be upon this quilt, warming, comforting, enfolding, and embracing. May this quilt be a safe haven, a sacred place of security and well-being, sustaining and embracing in good times as well as difficult ones. May the one who receives this quilt be cradled in hope, kept in joy, graced with peace, and wrapped in love. May the hands that help create this quilt continue to do works for the Lord. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, Debbie, are we okay then?
You're live.
Okay.
We've
Can
been
y'all
live.
hear me?
Yes.
I have a real soft voice. Let me explain how the Quilts of Valor came about, and it was with a dream. Literally, it all started with a dream. And our founder in 2003, her name is Catherine Roberts. I need to talk louder. I need to talk louder? Woo! Okay. That never happens, y'all. They always go, shh. She had a dream, literally. Her son was in the Army. He was active duty at the time. He was in war. And she had this dream. She saw a young man, a whole bunch of beds. He was sitting on the side of his bed. He was all hunched over. He was just surrounded by his war demons and just miserable. And then the next scene she had, he was wrapped in a quilt and all the demons were gone. And so what she got out of this dream was, the message of the dream was quilts equal healing. And so from this vision, the Quilts of Valor Foundation was formed. Okay? Mark Vega. Come on down!
Stand right here. Stand forward. Stand forward. I got it.
Okay, Mark was in the United States Army, rank PEC. He served from 87 to 1989, Fort Carson, Colorado.
Yes, ma'am.
And he gave 2 years of his life for our freedom. It's our honor to wrap you in this quilt. May this quilt of valor bring you peace, comfort, and healing. Mark, do you have anything you want to share with us?
No, ma'am. I just really appreciate this a lot. Thank you.
You're most welcome to hug you.
Thank you. Sure. All right. Yeah, you can read
I
it later.
will.
Oh, okay. I'm jumping the gun.
You are. You want me to tell them now? You want me to jump ahead?
It's fine.
See our progress? Okay, on every quilt, you're gonna find a label. On the label, it tells you who pieced it, and the piecing is the top. That's where one person normally does all the top, but not always. And then you're gonna have a middle, and you're gonna have a backing. And all that's written on your label. It's your name, your rank, the years you served, and then it will have who made your quilt for you. Okay? All right.
All right.
You're welcome.
Thank you for your service.
Welcome home.
Yes.
Thank you for this.
As you know, soldiers do not serve alone. Family members also serve alongside their service members. The reason I got involved so much in Quilts of Valor was because of my dad. He fought in the Korean War, which was called the Forgotten War. He came back with, they called it shell shock then, but now it's PTSD. But we weren't allowed to watch any war movies. We weren't allowed to talk about the war. All that was hands off. You don't do it. It's a no-no. And, we all suffered with him because of that. And so that really touched me to be able to present quilts to the veterans, to acknowledge, even the Vietnam War, a lot of vets were not recognized. It was not a welcome home celebration. And so it really gives me an honor, and all of us, to be able to do this for you guys. That Virgil, is it here? Okay, each quilt is an expression of gratitude meant to thank and comfort the soldier. We honor the soldier for all the years served, whether in time of crisis or in time of peace. Our quilters know that freedom is not free. The cost of freedom is a dedication of the lives of soldiers, and each quilt is a way to say thank you for your service. And use your quilt, by the way, Mark. Don't use it all the time. Okay. Christopher R. Porter. Christopher was in the United States Army, E4 SPC, okay? He served from 2004 to 2019, served in Iraq. He gave 15 years of his life protecting our country's freedom. Christopher shared that when he was at his lowest point, the Army brought him back up. And it's our honor to wrap you in this quilt. May this quilt of valor bring you peace, comfort, and healing. Welcome home. Thank you. Would you like to share anything with us? No? Okay. All right. You're okay.
Welcome home. Thank you for your
A
service.
Quilt of Valor is awarded. It's not just handed out. It's not a charity quilt, and it's not a blanket. Every quilt is formed by loving hands, one piece at a time. It may be fashioned by one or a combination of several quilters. Richard C. Smith. Richard was an ES Staff Sergeant in the United States Air Force. He served from 1988 to 1993. He served at Dresden Air Force Base in Abilene, Texas, Clark Air Force Base in the Philippines, Tinker Air Force Base in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Richard gave 5 years of his life for our country's freedom. 6? I added wrong.
No.
Sorry.
It's was actually 1994, so
See? So on your quilt it's wrong.
it's okay.
Okay.
So,
It's our honor to wrap you in this quilt and may it bring you peace, comfort, and healing.
aw.
Would you like to share anything?
So most of you know who I am. Some of you may not. I'm one of the day store managers out here. So I think this is awesome, and my wife thinks it's even more awesome because she was the one that nominated me for it, and she's one of the night store managers. So I am grateful to everything the military gave me. I'm grateful to the men and women that I served with in the military. And I'm even more grateful to the people who honor those who have served into the military. So thank
Very
all of those.
important.
All
All right.
Gotta get ahead.
Thank you.
I get lots of hugs. That's really why I do this.
Do
I
not
get all the
fall,
hugs. Okay, now you will find the label on your quilt. See, I have it here. So, you all know the piece buys the top of the quilt. The quilted buy is the person that sews all the layers together on the quilt. And then it is bound by the fabric that covers the edges of the quilt. So those are the three names that you'll see on your label. Justin Carter.
Yes, you do have it.
Come on up. Justin was an E4 corporal in the United States Marine Corps. Oh my goodness. He served in, how do you say that? In Japan?
Iwakuni?
Iwo Jima?
Yeah, that. San Diego, California, Kuwait, Afghanistan. I don't know, Pihona Bay,
Conaway Bay.
yeah, Hawaii, Pensacola, Florida. Justin gave 5 years of his life for our country's freedom. It's our honor to wrap you in the quilt. May this quilt of valor bring you peace, comfort, and healing. Would you like to share anything with us?
I don't have anything prepared, obviously, but I just want to thank you guys so much for doing this. There's so many, there's so many people here that deserve this more than I do. But I appreciate you guys taking the time to put these together for the people that go through the things that we go through and do the things that we do, and we get to come home to things like this, and this is a lot of us.
And we don't have to be there, so we thank you. Shall we dance? Okay, so we talked about the 3 layers already. The top of the quilt with its many colors, shapes, and fabrics represent the community as individuals. The batting is the center of the quilt, and it provides its warmth. It represents our hope that this quilt will bring comfort, peace, and healing. The backing is the strength that supports all the other layers and represents the strength of the honoree, the support of the family, and the community of our nation. The binding connects all layers together, and it represents our nation as one. Yvette Renee Jenkins. Renee was in the United States Marine Corps, LCPL. What does that stand for?
Transport.
Thank you. We were right. I looked it up. I was trying to figure it out. She served from 2005 to 2007. Served East Coast, U.S., and then that Japan again.
Okay.
Thank you. In the 5954 Air Traffic Control Communications Technician, operating machine gun. Y'all remember that? And 7.62 mm
Millimeters?
M240G She spent 2 years of her life protecting our country's freedom. It's our honor to wrap you in this quilt. May the quilt of valor bring you peace, comfort, and healing. God bless you. Each stitch is sewn with our love, gratitude, and sometimes tears of our quilt makers. Everyone that's in our quilting group, the Lone Star Broads, we've had a member of a family member or a close friend that served. So it's very important. It means a lot to all of us to do what we do for you guys. Joe Tillman. Joe served in the United States Army, Sergeant First Class, 1970 to 1983, at Fort Hood, Fort Lee, Vietnam, and Germany. Joe gave 13 years of his life for the freedom of our country. It's our honor to wrap you in this quilt. May the quilt of valor bring you peace, comfort, and healing. Would you like to share anything?
As everyone else said, I don't have anything to say, but I remember when my grandmother used to make quilts, and I know how important it was for them as they put them together, so I know how important it was.
Oh, well, bless you. Well, the mission of the Quilts of Valor is to cover service members and veterans touched by war with comfort and healing. David Chrisman Welch. Did I say it right? Your middle name?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. David was in the United States Marine Corps, LCPL. He served from 1984 to 1989. NAS, what is that?
Naval Air Station.
Thank you. In Memphis to Ma Cherry Port.
Second Marine Air Wing, Cherry Point, yes, ma'am.
Okay. VMAQ, 129 Whidbey Island, MCRD in San Diego.
Boot camp. yes, ma'am.
Okay. David gave 5 years of his life protecting our country's freedom. David also, hang on a minute, I've got it. I've got an extra page. EA 6B Plane Captain, Organizational Maintenance, MAS Whidbey Island, Washington. A6 Corrosion Control. Okay, you're gonna have to say
It's
that.
an airplane thing.
Okay, airplane thing.
All airplane stuff.
Okay, Plane Captain, PJT, Tactical Electronic Warfare, Square 129, AD, ORG, PJT, Tactical Electronic Warfare, Square 129, NAS, Whidbey Island, Flight and Hangar Deck Firefighting, 36-hour seminar-style course in Navy Substance and Abuse Prevention Program. Letters of appreciation for dedication, effort on salvage operations of down AC-13, December 1984 from Tactical Electronic Warfare Square 129. 26 September 1985, Station Operations and Engineering Square Destructive Weather Team established Civil Refuge Center during Hurricane Gloria, MCAS Cherry Point, North Carolina. November the 1st, 1985, American Red Cross for Volunteer Health and Blood Drive. Thank you. Peace, welcome home. Would you like to say anything?
I would like to thank all the veterans that are here that are not standing up here for your service. Without all of that, we wouldn't have a free country.
Amen.
We wouldn't be doing what we're doing, and I'm gonna keep it at that, because I'm pretty long-winded.
Oh, wait, you're forgetting me.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm like Batman here, I got a cape.
You're welcome.
Thank you all.
Okay, we have Virgil Wood, who's not able to attend. Virgil was in the United States Marine Corps, CPL, an E4 Staff Sergeant. He served from 1989 to 1995. Camp Pendleton, California, Korea, Okinawa, and Guam. Virgil gave 6 years of his life protecting our country's freedom. I asked Virgil if he'd like to share anything, and he said, "Do or die, make it count. I shoot to kill."
Praise
It's our honor
God.
to wrap him when he comes back then, okay, in his quilt. Okay, we did Virgil. Zachary Bishop had a family emergency and he wasn't able to attend. Zachary served in the United States Marine Corps, E4 Corporal from 2017 to 2021, Camp Pendleton, California. Was a LAV 25 crewman with 1st LAR battalion called Highlanders. Zachary gave 4 years of his life for our country's freedom. It's our honor to present him with this quilt. We have Lindsay Erin Jeffries. She's been deployed and she is going to have, you're going to mail her her quilt. So yes, she'll get it. United States Air Force, T Sergeant E6. She served 11 years. NAS JRB Fort Worth, Carswell, Air Force Achievement Medals, Sexual Assault Victims Advocate. She was deployed in July to support of Operation Spartan Shield. She has 6 children.
Oh
She
my.
gave 11 years of her life protecting our freedom. As we say, our family serves with us. It's our honor to present her with this quilt. The Quilts of Valor National Foundation keeps a running tab on quilts awarded. Those comforted as of July the 2nd of 2022 was 2,751. 2021, year to date, we presented 13,092. And lifetime total is 315,804. And as of today, adding your names, it's 315,814. And your names will go into the foundation that you were presenting with your quilt. Keep in mind, guys, it's all done by volunteer and donations. So none of us get paid, and all the work is by volunteers, and the material gets donated to us. God just provides well. So, okay. We want to have everyone you want to do a photo?
I'd like to thank you ladies for coming out and doing this for us. The second installment, we sincerely appreciate it. On behalf of all the recipients here at FedEx, I think it's without any gratitude that you guys do this work. We really appreciate it. And I appreciate your service, everybody. Thank you very much. That's all I'm saying.
Your service too.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I do want to take everybody who received a blanket, if you could come forward, a quilt, I'm sorry, quilt of Valor, would you please come forward so that I can take a picture of you? I know you want to get home and go to bed, but I would really appreciate a picture of how you guys together.
I want to add something. As you can tell, I'm not a technical person, but Lone Star Brides Quilts of Valor has a YouTube channel, Lone Star Brides Quilts of Valor. And if I didn't goof up too bad, this will be online where your family can see it also.
Yes.
Everybody will come up with your quilts.
And the Lone Star Brides want all of you to know that through our quilts, you are forever in our hearts. Thank you for your service to our great nation and for our freedom. Welcome home. Also, I wanted to bring to your attention FedEx Ricky. He's making a quilt for us for the Quilts of Valor.
He knows how to do everything.
I'm a man of many talents.
Mindy.
I want us to have a
I want to quote you guys.
But no, we just basic stuff. Do it with yeah. But it's
Okay, front and back.
I had a record.
Oh, please don't start on the Ricky Cakes.
Oh, my, yes. We're gonna take a picture with everybody forward, and then we're gonna turn around back. That is good. That is good.
We need to see.
Will you pull in the door?
I'm sorry, I'm gonna scoot back.
You wanna get in the middle? Okay, you can stand in the middle, Steve. Stand in the middle.
You got an email. Oh, I know, I wear so that. Yes, I did.
We'll take a picture forward, and then we'll turn around backwards, so we want to see the quilts. The print on the
I'll stand forward. I know, but I can't skip them all because we're.
All right, very good. Oh, Teresa, you're gonna get in the next one, right?
Honey, I need them a little bit closer together.
Okay, I got everybody. What's wrong with you?
Because I use the
Okay.
iPad, that's why. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, Julie.
Julie and Teresa, please.
I'm gonna
Come on, Teresa.
because technically we have an announcement. Yes. Oh, I'm not getting in front. I'm gonna. You can get in the front.
Come on, Teresa.
Ricky, back up.
Come on, come on.
Yes, yes.
Sit down. I think it'd be better to sit down.
All right.
Okay, I think that'll be good. Okay.
Get that out of here.
Okay, that's good. Nan, can you see your face? Can you see your face in there, Nan? There you go. That looks good. That looks good.
I know, right?
Okay,
It's almost as bad as
okay, now Beth, would you like to turn around to the back? Your beautiful quilt.
Turn around, Renee. Turn around.
His is upside down, Ricky.
Who's upside
In the middle. His is the red. It's upside down.
All right. There.
Nancy did that.
Okay, sorry.
You didn't want to leave one over here?
We good, Brenda Pryor?
Lunchbox?
Okay,
Okay, thank you. Okay, have a hug, everybody.
Wait, Ricky and Justin, I wanted y'all together. Send to your wife,
Mommy.
your mother. I will get them.
I need to talk to this person, a couple of people.
Machine wash, line dry.
Were you at the one, the Ellie and the first one?
Always work like
All right.
I know, it does, it just,
It is. It's really,
I love
it's
it.
really touching.
Right.
no.
All right, y'all come over.
Thank you.
I did whenever I was work for some reason.
No. My mom said,
Oh
you
my
ain't going
God.
nowhere.
I really?
Go to your room.
Thank you so much.
I was just saying, mine's got, it's got all kinds of like,
Graduated.
Well, you get to meet these two.
Oh, that's cool.
Get your sandwich. Yeah, thank you.
I know.
I should actually. Hold on.
Scheduling the next one.
So that means we said,
25.
I promise we can be more coordinated.
Good.
Because we were all over the place. Like, man was taking me. I had not seen no list. I was like, we got to do better because I think we missed somebody.
Yes, we did.
So, yeah, that's not going to happen again.
And I need to know who do I, go before someone to talk to her about, what's about, maybe contributing to our group.
Well, you got those two.
Yes.
I hadn't seen him like that. Like,
Oh, Lord. That was the first time that we've ever, that I've been here for 5 years, we've ever had permission to go on and did that. I've never seen it done again. It was so awesome.
Where'd you go? Come and talk to them, explain what we do.
Overload?
To see if we can get some
okay.
whatever.
Right here? Okay. Let me see. I sent this to the
Your boss says I'm meeting you. So you were in Teresa. Yes, I'm meeting Teresa. You know that? See where Victoria went.
Just like a brochure?
But I'm tall. Shay.
Oh, Tink Tink.
Brenda, you want to grab yourself?
Y'all, did you notice?
I just sent you, I sent you 3.
We've got the Space Force.
Oh, yeah,
Space Force.
You gotta send me that one.
So all it's okay if we don't do anything. I want to know.
Give him a little break. Come on now.
Oh my gosh, I just knew I forgot it.
next time.
Yeah, we got this. Yeah, we got this. We got this.
First time getting out of here. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah, all your southern accent.